So imagine this. You just drove 2,500 kilometers through a big part of Europe on your own on a motorcycle, and all of that just 3 months after finishing chemotherapy. And here, waiting for you, is your partner, a whole camping setup, and an awesome off-road vehicle. And now all you have to do is enjoy and feel free and have fun and do adventures. In this moment, as far as I know, or let's say, as far as I knew, at that point, I actually believed that there were no active tumors in my body. I do have stage 4 cancer, which means that I will never be able to say that I am cancer-free. So what are we having for lunch?
Spaghetti with
Truffle pasta, because we're fancy people. And I realized that not all of you who watch this actually know me. So Björn is my partner for the past 8 years. We live together in Berlin. And this fantastic car that you see here, his name is Bagheera. He's a Isuzu D-Max from 2007. Björn took out the back seats and turned that into a storage area, and we have a fridge in there, everything you need for cooking. Satan! We always try to go to very secluded places and very beautiful places. That's always the goal.
Vamos, não, chica.
looking like a tourist.
We are just south of the Pyrenees mountains. And the reason why we went to Spain is because my best friend is getting married here in 2 weeks. Oh, and in between that, I also have to squeeze in a quick trip back to Berlin to have cancer treatment. But more on that later. The images that you're watching right now, what I am experiencing here, is the happiest I have been in a very, very long time.
I have a theory that actually when we wear these glasses out here, we don't look cool and trendy, we actually look like German tourists. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Like totally.
most likely.
Like if we wear them in Berlin with like our black outfits, we look super cool. And here we look so lame.
So we just parked here because we were looking at this place for a potential campground. But then look what we found. Hey little one. In the end, there wasn't much we could do for the poor sheep. We went into a nearby restaurant and asked them if they knew which farmer owned this land, and they promised they would contact the farmer, let him know that there is a sheep in distress and where it was. So I don't know what happened after that. Tonight is one of those nights where we go to find a camping place and it looks good on the map, but you have no idea if it's gonna actually be good. And then it's not good. And then you go to a second one and that's also not good. And now we're at the third. And
Amazing.
It is amazing. It's just very difficult to get there. Björn just took some air out of the tires to be able to drive it up here. Normally it would be fine, but with 2 motorcycles on the back. And just before I arrived here in Spain, during the week that I was driving motorcycle, because I was on my own, I was also surprised by how bored I was at many times, even though this was what I had been looking forward to for so long. As a whole, it was fantastic. There is something about when you are bored. It also opens up for more thoughts. Yeah, there's this saying that after boredom comes peace. And I really do feel that. Hola! Today we are doing a hike. Yesterday we had to take into a hotel because I had a near-death experience. I had a close encounter with a toad.
So why are toads a bad thing?
They are the minions of the devil himself. All I wanted for this trip was to cuddle with an animal, and then I get like a half-dead sheep and then a toad. What do you mean? Like, what's the...
You have a phobia against frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
10 kilometers, right?
Yeah, almost.
Almost 11-kilometer hike in the end. I'm very happy. I had put out like all the dishes. We had so many dishes, but I put them all in a plastic bag because I was too lazy to do the dishes, and I could have just put them all out now in the rain and they would have at least gotten soaked. Also, we were running out of water for drinking or cooking or cleaning. It would have been great if I had have time to put up like... Oh yeah, actually I can. Look! Could have thought about that a bit earlier. I get so jumpy with these things because water reminds me of frogs. Pizza! Look, I got 4 liters of water. So a lot of what you do in a day is sort of maintaining this camping life, and somehow that is very calming and fulfilling for me at the moment. I'm fine. It's just so early. And today I have to take a plane back to Berlin. Alright, I made it to the airport. I'm gonna leave Katla here at this godforsaken airport. No, but it's really in the middle of nowhere. And then Björn has to take her up, put her back on top of the car again by himself. When I fly back to Spain in a few days, I'm gonna fly to Barcelona, so he will have to pick me up there. So I'm flying back to Berlin because I have to... Yeah, so it's been 3 weeks since I had treatment the last time. That was just the day before I drove from Berlin. So at the moment I am not having chemo, obviously, because I could never do this then. But I have something called immune therapy. It works a little bit different. I still get it at the chemo infusion center, and then the day after I actually have my CT and MRIs to check if the cancer has come back, if it has spread somewhere else. In the next video, I'm back in Berlin, I'm getting treatment, and then I make it back to Spain and continue this trip. Thank you for watching. See you next time.